Hey, what's up, guys? Dr. D here. Hopefully, you guys are having a great Tuesday. And man, is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. It was an awesome snowboarding trip with my buddy JR, and hopefully he's doing well. He actually sprained his ankle a little bit, but it was still fun no matter what. But we were listening on the way back from we were listening on the way back from North Star. Some ways on. Hey, what's up, Bendo? How you doing, man? How's it going? John, hello, sir. Good morning. Good morning. All right, got some people jumping on board, watching. Cool. So I want to hear about your journey. But what's really great is that there's so many people that I haven't met yet. Locally here, I'm actually waiting for a coffee meeting. It's at 8:15. I'm here a little bit early, but my goal is actually hear what and how and who are actually doing what they're doing in their daily life, because everyone has a different story, right? And I want to hear about your journey. And so what's really cool is when we go back 5 years from now and hear about the journey and see and document. I wanted to document. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm documenting my journey too. So my journey is this. We basically want to go ahead and, build the most freaking awesome practice in town. My ultimate goal is to always, it's been talked about for years, is to create a clinic, a teaching clinic for optometry students to come to Stockton, come to my hometown. Hey, what's up, Eric? How you doing, man? Linda, hello. And my goal, I love to teach. I love developing people. I love business development. I love marketing. I love, I love meeting new people. My motto has always been, and that's why I love snowboarding, by the way, too, is because you're on a chairlift with some random people, and some of the greatest friends I ever met was on the chairlift, because strangers are friends I haven't met yet. And so it's just crazy, where I had to give a big shout out to my friends, Vivian and Randy. I met them MLK weekend one time. Man, it's like almost 20 years ago. It's crazy. And, I met them on the chairlift. And so that's what I want to do with these daily coffees, where I meet up with people that I've met them on Facebook, but I haven't met them in person. And so I'm meeting people and having coffee with them, and I want to hear about their story, about their family, about what they do for a living, what they do for fun, for recreation, what motivates them, and everything too. And because everyone has a story, everybody has a journey. So, my journey is always continue. I'm gonna purposely document my journey. I'm gonna purposely document my successes, my failures, many failures, by the way. And what's cool is that I think that people would appreciate that success does not come overnight, and that it's always a work in progress, right? And right now, gosh, 15 years in from optometry, we're still not done. Midtown Optometry is still not where I want it to be. We hired 2 new staff members. I'm on the hunt for another doctor to jump on board with their practice. I want to build my teaching clinic. We're going to start on a more smaller scale, to where, we're going to take care of, low-income families in Stockton and the surrounding San Joaquin County, and bring in new talent and attract new doctors to come into our hometown. And so that's one of my goals. And I've been talking to a couple people actually know that it was always been a goal of mine to do so, but it's just finding the right people to connect me with. And that's the thing too, is like, hey, what's up, Vince? How you doing, sir? And I want to hear about Vince. I want to hear about your story, man. So let's do coffee too one of these days. Matter of fact, exactly. I want to hear about Vince. I want to hear about Linda. I love to actually connect with people and hear about how you guys started, and what makes you and your business or your job. What motivates you, what inspires you, and everything too, right? But a lot of people ask me too, is like, what inspires you to go ahead and be here and do what you do. And to be quite frank with you, is that I love helping other people every single day. And I just love people. I love meeting new people. And, and people come and go. All right. And he's like, I'm not saying that I'm friends with everybody. Some people just don't click with me. It's okay. But, but it's always good to meet new people, because that my thing is always making connections and making an impact. How can I help you get to where you got to go? Right. And therefore I can help that person in their journey too, because if I cannot help that person, particularly in my skill set or my sphere of influence, or whatever it is, I probably know somebody who can, right? Hey, Vanya, how you doing? What's up, Leticia? All right. But it's really cool though. It's like with Facebook and everything too. I'm purposely, for this point forward, okay, you're going to see Dr. D's Daily Dose is going to be very educational about eyeball stuff, of course, but also too in terms of, stuff that I do. And I'm documenting it because it's made for me, because for me, going back to this 5 years from now, it kind of keeps me accountable in terms of my own personal journey too, right? And it's kind of like a personal journal. And I think my wife Leanne always gets in my case in terms of, hey, Darren, you know what? Why do you have to post everything that we do, right? And I was like, you know what? My Facebook profile is basically, my journal, my personal journal, to where instead of writing stuff down, it's a lot easier to push record and go live and save it. And it shows up on my Facebook feed and everything too. Hey, Denise, hello. And so it's kind of cool to where we can go back and hey, Debbie, good morning. Good morning, Debbie. And it's fun too to see what we've accomplished, what we didn't accomplish, the goals that we set, right? First quarter of 2019 is almost over, and I'll have to say that I'm really, really proud. Matter of fact, at every day at 9 to 10 a.m. On Tuesday, we have our team meeting every single time. And what's great is that we have input from our staff, and a lot of people say is that, hey D, how'd you grow your business? How do you develop people? How do you do this and that? Well, to be frank with you, it was not easy. And I would have to say, on a business development standpoint, the great game of business. Okay. Hey, Richard, Pamela, hello. Looking forward to actually hanging out with Tyler and Lynn, by the way, in Italy. So that's gonna be super awesome. But going back, the way that's been game changing for me personally on a business development side of things has been open book management. And open book management has been, I tell you, my 15 years doing this optometry gig, this career, that was probably the most eye-opening component of business. And this applies to any business, by the way, not just optometry. You can have a lemonade stand. You can have, you can have a hearing aid, facility like Debbie, right? So here's the thing. The book that I highly, highly recommend that you get, okay, is called The Great Game of Business by Jack Stack, okay? And I highly recommend you guys read it. I highly recommend, if you can't read too much, if you're driving or commuting, jump on Audible and download the Audible book and listen to it. And, by the way, no financial interest, by the way, in the Great Game of Business platform, okay? I'm just telling you on a business standpoint of things in terms of what has been game-changing for me. And what's really cool is that my whole entire team that I have on board right now, they have a direct impact on how well our business, thrives and grows. And just to give you a heads up too, in the first 2 months in 2019 thus far, we hit goal. I set a goal to hit at least 20% growth compared to last year, and we hit it. 2 months in a row so far. And we plan to hit the third month as well. Okay? So, what I want to do is go ahead and keep myself accountable by recording this, because at the tail end of 2019, we have the quarter, just like a game. You have 4 quarters in a football game. You have 4 quarters in a basketball game, right? And thank you so much, guys. Thank you. It's hard work. I guarantee it's hard work every single day, because, what kind of sparked this also too is that Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and social media and everything too, man, it was crazy that, we've, I don't know, it's just crazy. We have no direction at first, right? But Great Game of Business has allowed us to go ahead and have direction, have the whole team be on the same page, and it's just nuts. It's just really, really cool. So I want to hear about your journey, okay? I want to hear about your journey. I want to make new connections, and let's do coffee. Let's break some bread, and making the real connections and everything too. And so how can we help each other build our businesses and develop a referral base, and and get to know each other too. And because bottom line, people like doing business with people they like. And am I going to be the go-to guy for optometry for everyone? No, definitely not. Because for whatever it is, I'm not the right fit, and that is perfectly fine with me. Okay, but at least we presented what we offer. We probably bring value to people. And what's cool is that the same business development principles applies across the board. It doesn't matter if you're a realtor, a car salesman, a salon owner, or whatever it is. It all walks of life. It doesn't really matter. We can definitely talk business. And I think that's what I get really excited about, is because helping other people develop their business too, right? And with no other ulterior motives or anything, just helping that person take that leap forward, and hearing from my mistakes, hearing from my journey, to go ahead and maybe I can learn something from them too, because I'm not saying that I'm the go-to Jedi master of business development. Heck no. This is a journey. This is a bunch of failures that I've made. I made tons of failures. I promise you that. But, it's really humbling when you actually document this. And every single day, you're going to see something that I've done to develop my business, to develop myself, and also make an impact for, for other people too. Okay. So, but in any event, I thought I'd just ramble on real quick. For those of you, thanks for watching. Hopefully interest you guys. If I'm boring as hell, just let me know. Just comment below, say, hey, Darren, shut up. Or, hey, Darren, you know what, Dr. D, hey, listen, you know what, you're cool. Keep it coming. If there's anything that you want to talk about, on Facebook Live or have some coffee, just reach out. I love, my treat, by the way, too, is just a cup of coffee and get to know each other and stuff like that and help each other out. And that's what it's all about, too, because supporting local biz is the biz. Okay? That's what you got to do. Supporting local biz is the biz. And that's what makes the local economy go round, and that's what keeps businesses in business. And, that's way better than getting stuff online and stuff like that too. Okay. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. I got to go to my coffee meeting. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.